The story of how Simple Minds got their name is a fascinating slice of rock history that ties into glam rock royalty, youthful ambition, and the shifting tides of post-punk evolution. Known for iconic hits like Don't You Forget About Me and Alive and Kicking, Simple Minds didn't just create music that defined an era. They chose a name that captured their origins and aspirations in one poetic phrase. Simple Minds was formed in Glasgow, Scotland, in the late 1970s by Jim Kerr and Charlie Burchill, childhood friends who had previously played together in a punk band called Johnny and the Self-Abusers. Like many young musicians in that period, they were navigating a shifting musical landscape, moving away from the raw aggression of punk and toward more atmospheric art rock influences that would eventually define the new wave genre. With this musical transformation came the need for a new identity, something that reflected a broader vision and the band's evolution. The name Simple Minds wasn't plucked randomly or chosen for shock value like their former punk moniker. Instead, it came directly from the lyrics of David Bowie's 1972 song, The Gene Genie. In the track, Bowie sings, "He's so simple-minded, he can't drive his module." Kerr and Burchill were Bowie fans, and the lines stuck with them, not just for its cool phrasing, but because it subtly conveyed something layered. It hinted at naivety and complexity at once, a tension that mirrored the band's own musical ambitions. According to Jim Kerr, the name resonated with their view of themselves at the time. Dreamers who were navigating a complicated world with raw hope and ambition. They weren't calling themselves dumb. Rather, they were acknowledging a kind of emotional honesty and simplicity in their approach to music and life. The phrase had irony, edge, and soul, three qualities they would later become known for in their sound and stage presence. Adopting the name Simple Minds marked the band's rebirth. It allowed them to leave behind the sneering cynicism of punk and embrace the lush soundscapes and lyrical introspection that would characterize their early albums, like Reel-to-Reel Cacophony and Empires and Dance. Eventually, this foundation would lead to international acclaim in the 1980s, particularly after their breakthrough with New Gold Dream 81, 82, 83, 84, and their involvement in the Breakfast Club soundtrack. But it's important to remember that it all began with a Bowie lyric, in an era when names were everything, often signaling a band's politics, genre, or subcultural affiliations. Simple Minds chose a name that was open-ended, poetic, and filled with possibility. That decision gave them space to grow, to innovate, and to evolve across decades. It's a reminder of how a single phrase, when chosen with intention, can shape the legacy of a band forever. So next time you hear the soaring chorus of "Don't You Forget About Me," remember that its creators took their name from a simple idea found in a complex artist song, a perfect metaphor for their journey from Glasgow teenagers to stadium-filling legends.